Hello. Uh, for the YouTube. Are we ready? Oh, 197. All right, y'all. We're getting ready to go live.
Welcome everyone. It's Weathers
and Fran,
and we're being
organic.
Period.
Welcome back.
Yes, we want to thank you guys for joining us again. We know it's been a while.
Yes.
So we'll take a quick moment. When we came here last, we were on, I believe, our 10th episode. So we want to welcome you guys back into the fold. I'm Weathers. I'm a retail associate at Fran's. I'm a writer as well as a business owner. And this is my boss.
Hello, I am Fran Gong, founder and owner and creator of Fran's Organic Body Care. We are happy to have you back. I want to say hello to Miss Deborah.
Hi, Miss Deborah.
Who is joining us, and encourage everybody to like, share the podcast.
Yes. Comment as well.
We're very excited to be back. This is a show that I have been longing to do because it's connected to my journey to Africa. And so we are very excited to share. I'm very excited to share that experience and all that I learned and the transformation that took place with me and everybody who went on the trip.
Yes, and I'm excited to hear about the experience. I'm a big fan. Welcome.
Hey, Corey.
Hi, Corey. I'm a big fan of travel. So to hear about, someone close to me getting to go and experience. Welcome. Africa is really exciting for me. So I'm excited too, you guys.
Awesome. So Africa is definitely a place that has been on my bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
And so I decided to go this year because a dear friend of mine, Larry Poncho Brown, shout out to Poncho, well-known, established, renowned artist here in Baltimore, put together a trip with another artist friend, Karen Clark, out of Richmond.
VA.
Yes, Woodland Heights Studios. Shout out to Karen. And this was something that was not new to them. They typically had annual trips to Africa for artists.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is really nice, but it kind of got sidetracked with COVID and so forth. But they did bring it back this year, and I was super excited to be one of the artists to participate. So it was a lifelong dream come true.
Oh, that's exciting.
Lifelong dream. So we traveled to Ghana, to Accra, and Accra is the capital of Ghana, and very, very heavily populated.
Okay.
Very heavily populated. Lots of men, lots of women too, but lots of men.
Okay.
And so one of the questions that came up, because we saw such a heavy presence of men, is where are all the men in America?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually shared this with my husband, and he was like, they're all incarcerated. So we thought,
was deep.
That was something interesting. So it's something to think about, because you can clearly see when you land there's a heavy presence of men.
Mm.
And we actually did go by their penal system, right?
Okay.
And it's very relaxed. It's not the whole barbed wire gated. It's actually like in the country, very relaxed. And they do have a method or a system that they call instant. Oh my goodness, what is it? Instant. Oh my goodness, justice.
Okay.
Instant justice that's within the community. So meaning if somebody violates you or commits a crime, instant justice could mean they have the right to maybe take your life. So in that regard, keeps crime low.
And I
Keeps
can
crime
see
low.
why. It's
Yes.
very similar to watching one of my favorite shows. And when you think about like medieval times,
Uh-huh.
you wrong somebody.
Oh yeah.
It's
We
like
ain't got time for
it's
court.
instant. Yeah.
Instant. No time for court, jury, and conviction. Let's handle this right here.
And we think like that a lot of the times anyway, as a people, to be honest. So that's actually funny that's it's a slight custom there, because in our brain, I think it's the quicker way to diffuse and get rid of.
We don't need a judge and jury. Let's handle the matter right here.
Right now.
Instant justice is what
that's
they do.
very interesting.
Mm-hmm. So, people stay clear, because if you have a lot of people onlookers that see an incident and someone says instant justice,
or it's similar to their what they call here when civilians feel the need to
oh yeah, like I guess in Florida.
Well, not stand your ground per se, but you know how, like, when you a part of that see something, say something, like citizens arrest. We don't really do that
in Baltimore. No,
they don't really do that. First off, I'm gonna mind my business.
Yeah, no citizens arrest is happening around here, but
yes.
So the trip was 15 days.
Okay.
14 days. And so you lose a day, 2 days for travel, because it's like a 10-15 hour ride. And so you lose a day going and you lose a day coming back. So serious jet lag. But when you get there, it's beautiful. You're right there at the Atlantic Ocean. So you get to see those sites. What was interesting is that the people are very humble. They're very hospitable. A lot of people say, hey, did you take recordings? Did you take video? And so I have some, but for the most part, no, because people don't want to be filmed. They're like, don't invade my privacy.
Oh.
Yeah. So when you hold up your camera, they're like, stop. They're proud people, and they don't want you recording them to blast to the world. And rightfully so. I don't think you would want, I know I wouldn't want anybody recording me in my everyday life without my permission.
Yeah.
And if you can imagine walking up to a stranger saying, hey, can I record you in your home, working, doing your laundry, feeding your kids? No.
Well, you were that close to them?
We were that close. There are a lot of people on the street. They don't have a lot of stop signs, so the cars are going like near, and they don't have lanes. They do have some highways, but for the most part, no. You getting down with the buses, the bikes, and the motor scooters, and the tro, which is like a minivan crowded with people.
So New York.
Yes. New York times 3. About New York times 3. So it's up there, but we saw some amazing places. We went to the W.E. Du Bois Center.
Okay.
He has a cultural center there. So we saw how he interacted with the people, and had visits from Malcolm X and all the presidents of Africa, which was amazing. We had a lot of Ghanaian food, which was a lot of rice. I'm vegan, so it was mostly rice for me, vegetables. I did do some fish, so I wouldn't starve. But for the most part, rice every day, vegetables every day, fish. They did have some chicken. But at some point, the tour bus stopped at KFC, because they was like, people was going out of their mind for American food. But there's a rice bowl at the KFC because they cater to the Ghanaians.
And that's how a lot of different areas have certain things.
Right, they cater to. Yeah. So they did have that. But There was a lot of fruit juice, fruit punch, which I thought was fantastic, and a lot of people selling stuff.
And how was it? Because that's what I was curious about.
Let me tell
we want to
you.
know about the market.
The markets are for real. You think you have a farmer's market? Look, you don't have anything coming. There are markets everywhere. They're for miles, just continuous. So the nature of the citizens, of the indigenous people, is entrepreneurship, which I thought was great. So they're out there, they're selling things. The women have baskets on their head and they're walking and they're balanced and they're just like, here you go. Give me my money. Okay, next in line. And they're walking and they're getting it done. And it's everywhere. And so that's in the street from sun up to sundown. They're working, baby tied to the back, mind you. And they're getting stuff done. But I brought back a host of things to show to everybody so that they could get an idea of what's available in Africa. And I wanted to show them some highlights from a well-known designer that we visited, Miss Christy Brown. We got to see her because I
put it in my camera too.
With your off to the side.
Don't leave them hanging.
And she just released her latest collection for the fall and winter. She's a Black woman that studied abroad, but she's a Ghanaian. The girl is fantastic, the woman. And I think Good Morning America was there the week before we arrived and visited her shop. So when we got there, she was wiped clean. I got one shirt, but I did place an order, so it should be arriving soon.
Okay.
And so speaking of orders, one thing that actually just arrived today is my first order from Africa. So it came by DHL box, and we're going to open it live, okay? And so this is just to let you know you too can order from Africa. And we should, because we want to keep their businesses going. We want all of those wonderful crafts people, men and women, to have a marketplace, to have a customer to sell to.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so it's not just when we visit there. We can go online. They have a similar Cash App, a similar Zelle app that's available, so you can get your items in time for Christmas. They have tons of stuff that they would love to sell to you. Here's one shirt, but this is one shirt that I bought years ago, from Africa. But these are some of the things that I bought recently from Africa.
Okay, so we're going to go through her unboxing now, y'all.
This is my unboxing. So this is a traditional African mask here, and I just loved how the wood came together. I thought it was a beautiful piece. It has a little leather hang knob, but it's a great wall piece.
Yeah.
If you're a new collector, I wouldn't say brand new, but it's always great because every year they're making items that are new.
Twins.
Yes. Hello. I love a good sandal, and so I bought back, I don't know, several pairs of sandals. This is one design of them, which I thought was unique. Definitely nothing that you're going to see in the States, but isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that design. And so I actually bought some of these for some special people. I'm not going to announce them yet, but some of the sandals are one of the things that works very well. And also, they have these sponges that they make to wash their bodies. This is one example of them, but it reminds you of a little net. And I just thought this was fantastic because when you use this, your body gets so soft. So I definitely bought tons of these to sell.
I'm glad you did because your customers have been asking.
My customers will get these little nets. And as you can see, we have several. They come in colors. There's blue. There's green. And so think about your heels, your buttocks, your legs.
And y'all like to show y'all buttocks now, so exfoliate them.
I hear you, Miss
Shine them up.
So they're coming. And Miss Deborah, put your shoe size in the chat so I can let you know what we're working on. Because the thing is, if we do not have your size available now, I will be placing 2 more orders for the holidays. They're actually building an order now. The first box that we received today, a size 10. You may be in luck, honey. The first order that we received today was my test to see how fast it would get here. And I ordered it October 25. No. It took less than a week. It was they said it would be here November the 8th, and it came today.
I'm about to say it's the 4th.
Yeah, so it came pretty quick. Of course, I could not leave without getting some true African art. Look at my girl.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
I
so
like
this is
that.
an artist that we've been in touch with. His name is Apia. And he does a lot of fantastic work. So that's one of his pieces. And this is a do, okay, which is fantastic. I don't know the canvas size, and I have some other artwork that's pretty big, but I wanted to bring over two manageable pieces that I just thought were great. And what you'll find is a lot of the artists, they work in the same gallery, if you will. So they also always support one another. So you can go into one gallery and it might be 5 artists in that one gallery. Corey. It's coming, babe.
And that's so good to hear that they're together like that. Because I seen how do I say, and I find it, it was a little disturbing for me to see, but I seen 2 vendors, street vendors, arguing over one corner. Mind you, the area was not super tiny where you could not have set up. And granted, the person who's always there did have an argument for that. But when it's 2, businesses, small business trying to come up, if you guys can't get together, and be on one accord, and competition is good when you know how to, compete, and you don't have to compete with malice.
Well, and the thing about it is, what is so unique is when you go into the cultural center, which is where we got a lot of some of the handmade arts and crafts, you might have 50 to 60 people in there, and 40 of them are selling the same stuff.
The same thing.
They're selling the same thing. And don't get me wrong, they're saying, "Mommy, come look at what I have. Come look at what I have." And they wait their turn. But it just, there's enough to
it
go
wasn't
around
confrontational.
It wasn't confrontational. So these things, look at this. These are little head bonnets that I think were fantastic. So they just go on, not to wear out during the day, but for the sleep.
Unless y'all want to, because y'all
right, Corey, what you think? Miss Deborah, holla. Hello. And so I just thought these was fantastic. They are lined with satin. So, the African hair needs that. So it's going to keep the moisture. It's not going to pull it out. But I have like 100 of these coming.
Okay.
I have 100 of these. And of course, we did go to the slave castle. Let me tell you, I will share with you one comment that our tour guide made as we went through the slave castle. I'm not feeling that. What the tour guide said is, we are standing on the DNA of our ancestors. And I think about, at that time, everybody broke. If the cave-like condition wasn't enough for you to hear and just to imagine being in a dark, brick-layered cave, knowing that women and children, men died there, was overwhelming. But yes, we did go to the the slave dungeons. And what I think was really special about that tour is they have books at the end. So you don't have to remember word for word what was said. And you're not going to cover the history in a walkthrough. So they have books available so that you can learn all there is to learn about the slave castles and the transatlantic slave trade. So this is one that I brought back, and I want to make sure that you guys really can see that, because it was a really good recommendation. So this was sent to us. This is one book that I purchased from the slave castle, and this is another one, Indigenous Slavery in Ghana. Okay. And I hope you guys can see this. I encourage you all to purchase these books. I didn't check to see if they're on Amazon, but again, you can order them from Cape Coast Castle. It's online.
Okay.
So you can order these books, they are available. One book that I fell in love with is this particular book because after the tour guide led us through the journey, what was important for me is how do we share this information with our children? So there it is. Elmina is another dungeon on the Cape Coast, and it's a cartoon book.
Oh, cool. So like a manga.
Yeah, so you can actually educate your children. So you want to know how to break, I won't say the curse, but you want to know how to break the education of the unlearning of your tradition. Start them now. So that's an easy way to teach your children through about the slave trade and the history through a nice cartoon book, which I thought was fantastic. That was a great welcome gift for me. And we did have some things. All the artists put together some of their artistry for the trip, and we shared it as artists. Of course, I bought soap and gave them that along with sanitizer. But one young lady, and her name escapes me, I want to say Octavia. Octavia has a museum in Philadelphia. Okay. And I promise that we'll put that down in the chat or the comments, that information. But she bought this wonderful book, The Colored Girls Museum. Okay. And here it is right here. It's The Colored Girl. That's the name of the museum. And it's Natasha Swift. I don't know if that's her yet, but it's right there. It's 4613 Newhall Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So she gave everyone one of these coloring books for colored girls. And shouldn't we have our own color book? And then to top it off, colored crayons.
What?
How about that? With all of the tones of black and brown. Isn't that fantastic? So this was one of her gifts, and I just brought that to share with you guys because I want you to support that. Yes. I think that our children, our little girls, should have their own coloring book. And so not trying to find themselves within other people's additions and narratives. Exactly. This is another gift that I bought, which I thought was beautiful. This is just a tote bag on jean material with African cloth handles. I just thought that was so stylish, just to wear around, okay, and kind of showcase maybe to the farmer's market to highlight your goods. But these are some things that would make a great gift item for this holiday season. Yes, if you want to get something like that. Couldn't leave without chocolate. Okay, if you may not know, Africa is full of natural resources.
And we love chocolate.
Well, this is the real deal chocolate. So Golden Tree, yes, this is 80% cocoa. Look at that. 80% cocoa. And we bought this in the street from the lady with it on her head. Okay. On the way to the airport. This is even more than chocolate you get from the Ivory Coast. And you could just see right there, it says Ghana, 100% Ghana chocolate made with, it's 100 grams of Ghana chocolate, which is very pure. So I have been...
use the word. I know they call it Ghana, but use the word Ghanaian.
Ghanaian chocolate.
Don't like that?
Hilarious.
Ghanaian.
You can see how much I have left. I have been eating it. And so anyway, I wanted to, I don't know where she has her hand out for.
A piece of chocolate.
It is so good. Right? Real pure chocolate.
And I like dark chocolate.
This is 100% premium dark chocolate, 80% cacao. Okay? And it tastes like it. So
this is actually tasting healthy.
If you want the real deal, Corey, I'm going to send you something, baby. Don't listen to her. This is the real deal chocolate.
Corey, she got some milk chocolate. Don't let her get you.
He wants the 80%. So if you want real deal chocolate, this is one thing that I'm going to be ordering a lot of for the holidays. It will be available at Fran retail locations. So there's a chocolate.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, she kind of gets sick because I thought she was just trying to put it out the way. Ready? Okay. And so here we go. This was another thing. We went to an Indinkra place, and they have these wonderful fabrics with the Indinkra symbols placed on them. I know everyone knows the Janami, which is fear no one but God, but there's all kinds of symbols. Sankofa. I think that was tit for tat or something like that. But there are many of them.
What do you say Indinkra? What you mean?
Indinkra is a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
These are Indinkra symbols. And the symbols have meaning. And so they use them throughout different African tribes.
Okay.
The kings and queens wear them, and they all have meaning and symbolism. So Indinkra is everywhere. You'll see it. What's really notable here in the States, you're welcome, baby, is Janami, which is this one, fear no one but God. You'll see this on a lot of shirts and different crafts from Africa because it is probably one of the most popular ones that exist. And so what else do I have? So many goodies in my bag. And I didn't bring everything, of course, because I could not bring everything. But let me see. I found these. These were at the Cape Coast, so at the slave dungeons. Look at these. They're like little bookmarkers. And they have little phrases on them. Never expect to get what you give. Not everyone has a heart like you. Is that true? I love it. I love it. So I thought these were really good. And just speak. Hey, Jasmine, thanks for joining us. Another thing that that was just surprising to me is how valuable the US dollar is in Ghana. So when we got there, $1 equaled 10 of theirs. So we were balling in Ghana. We were balling. So if you had $100, you had 1,000. So we were oh, thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, dear. This is another treat. So we were able to get, I showed that, but we were able to get a lot of keepsakes. This one is a mindset is what separates the best from the rest. So I think these make really great gifts. This is something that I designated for the holidays. So if you're looking for an authentic African gift, these are one that will be included. Are the bookmarks. Okay. The other things we have in here, of course, are very touristy. I just thought, I would give these out to somebody who wanted something from Ghana. Maybe not a big token, but we have these little.
I guess like the slap ring. Oh, I thought it was that thing to go like.
No, they're just little touristy things. But these were also, of course, you got to have a keychain. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest?
I like that.
That's like a little drum.
For all the people just joining, I'm gonna show y'all while she's showing y'all these some things that she's grabbed from Ghana.
Yes.
So books, an ancestral journey book into one of the dungeons there, as well as this cute coloring book.
Yes, and that was from one of the other artists that was on the trip.
Yes,
these are authentic leather keychains with the cowrie shell, which is very nice.
And this is. People love this cowrie shell.
People love the cowrie
hair
shell.
And everything.
In the hair. These were some keychains that I found, which I thought was fantastic.
So will we be selling these?
Yes. And we have some that will go away for my longtime customers like Corey, Baby Love. I have gifts for you, but look at these. Adorable. These are the Maasai tribes. This is Cowhorn and Amber.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so these are authentic from Ghana that you can't get anywhere. And of course, I had to bring back a fan. Boom.
Yes. We love a good fan around here.
Menopause be gone. Menopause be gone. So we have a lot of these. I thought these would be really good for my church ladies or anybody who just wants to cool off Ghanaian style.
Or block some haters.
Or block some haters. And of course, because I was in the motherland, I had to get the real deal waist beads. So I bought a lot of waist beads back for our ladies, all different sizes. I even have glow in the dark waist beads.
Okay.
So if you really want to get busy with it, we have some nice ones. And then I think the last and most important thing that I brought back, let me go grab that.
Don't fall. Because I don't got it. I can't afford it.
Is the natural herb. Okay, so
which is this one?
This is probably the biggest one. This is called Precocet. Okay, really good for your blood, all kinds of nutrients. So I'm actually going to be using these to make a soap for the holidays.
Now, what are you going to do? You grind it?
You grind it. So you actually grind off these sides here. You can see they this peels off this side. And this is good for a tea. You can make a tea with this.
Okay.
You boil it, and it has like a sweet smell.
Oh, it's earthy.
It is earthy. Earthy good.
Okay, like a syrup.
Kind of like a syrup. Sweet smell. So Precocet is what it's called, or Aden fruit is what they call it in the States. Aden fruit.
Call it Aden fruit because it sounded like Percocet.
Well, it's not Percocet. It's Precocet, and it's really good for you. And so the other thing I brought back was sour leaf, actual sour leaf leaves.
Okay.
So this is another thing that they boil. In Africa, they will boil their own herbs to make their own tonics. Okay. And so one guy told me in the States, when you had COVID, we had Sobolo, which is another drink, which is really, really good. And pretty much that's how hibiscus leaves. But this is soursop leaves that you boil. So you can boil this with the Precocet and have a great herbal drink that is really good.
Okay.
Yep. So that's really good. So now, guys, what we want to do is open the box to show you the kinds of things that you can order from Africa for yourself. Even though you're not there, you can order all kinds of natural handmade crafts that continue to support the crafters there that are making things by hand,
and their economy.
You don't want to lose that. So
thank you, Jasmine.
Immune system. Jasmine, tell her about it. That's right. It's a fantastic herb. So what we're going to do now is it fell on the aluminum foil.
I would say it ain't down.
So we have this wonderful box from DHL that just arrived today, like we planned it. Oh God!
You want me to get it?
Okay, so we're gonna open this on.
Oh, we don't need this.
The poke. Yeah, we have tape here.
Okay.
So this is from Africa.
We
and the service was Express Easy. And I'll just show you how it came. Oh my gosh! Open the box. She thinks this like she Vanna White, Vanna Black.
Period.
Hello. So here it is, opening live, and all of my goodies are here. So these are more bookmarkers. Like I said, I love them. So I ordered a stack more of bookmarkers.
For our new people, so y'all can see real quick. Oh, look at that. If you take the time to be kind, you are beautiful. Oh, how cool.
And I need that because of a cough. Yes, Deborah, I will gift you one. These are more book
I like that one.
Which I thought was really good. So again, these are hand painted. You can feel the paint on them. And they have the African crafts. So we'll be selling these, but of course, a few of my loved ones will get one. Would you like one, dear?
I haven't seen I don't know what I would like
the
yet.
whole box. The other thing we have in here from the artist, and they're sticking together because this is real paint. One of a kind. Let's, I guess, be careful that we don't mess up. Ooh.
I don't know. Oh, here it comes.
There we go. Just a little bit. So these are hand painted by the artist. These are the t-shirts. So as you can see, I love his artwork. So if you're not into putting portraits on your wall, you could put it on a shirt. Okay, and these are Gideon shirts. So it's a trusted brand, and they are painting them. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? There's another one. And so these are authentic hand-painted shirts from the artist at the Cape Coast Castle. Okay, here's another one.
And they don't got no weird smell neither.
No, these are real. Corey, do you like these? Corey, comment if you like them. This is a size large. Corey is one of our anchors, one of my longtime trusted supporters. You will be getting one. No, baby, it's going to be a gift for you, darling. I just need to know your size. Or you might want something else, Corey. So here's another one. What else?
Oh, it look good on this green.
Yeah.
And this is for the sneaker heads, y'all. If y'all got them trying to figure out something to wear with your tennis shoes, look at this.
Yeah. So that's what I got in this order. Ooh.
And remember, every color gonna look good on y'all.
I want the blue t-shirt. The blue? Which blue?
The navy.
Oh, let's hold it up and let him see. I know Corey just went through. Tanya, I need the black one and a 2X. Oh, baby love. This is a green one. And so, guys, I don't know all. I'm going to tell you all the sizes, but this is what I want you to know can be ordered. So I am taking all your information down. So if I don't have it now, I ordered these so that you can see what the artist is capable of. They are coming. So the one thing that I will say is in Africa, everything is pretty much small. They look at Americans like lazy and gluttonous, like we're greedy. So you won't find a lot of 2Xs unless I request them. So I will request it for, of course, baby love, you're going to get one. This size that I have is an extra large.
And they look pretty,
it's true to size, but you can feel the paint on here. It's real. So this is a dry clean item. This is a high-end item. This does not go in the washing machine or it's going to be ruined. Okay. So the largest I think I have with this order is a 2X, but I have requested these in larger sizes as well as in sweatshirts. So you can really get some wear out of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we have these. And let me just make sure. Yeah, they're all small. This is a medium. Corey, did you tell me what size you have? He said he wanted the blue. I don't know what size that blue one is, but we'll find out.
Thank God I'm in a 2X now. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, the largest I have is an extra large, which looks like this. And if I can hold it up to me, that's it. I wear my clothes tight, so, and those of you who know me know that.
Okay.
And then here,
what's this little?
These are all of the tote bags because I know that this would be a big seller. So we have tons of these that we're going to separate. The tote bags, and they all have African handles, which I think is really, really nice. To kind of walk around and just showcase how wonderful and talented these artists are. Okay. So he's really, really doing some great work there. And again, he wants to be supported, and we are definitely going to support them because who else should support them but us? We should be at the top, the front of that line, giving them the money that they
And
need.
these colors are perfect for the season's colors. We're about to be in
Yeah.
our winter fall, and a lot of you guys are doing that winter white. This is going to look good with your off-white, your beiges, your fall jacket, your your winter jacket.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to be cold.
And of course, the Janami, because everybody knows Janami. So we do have this. I'm not holding it up well.
Yeah, I can see that.
So all of my hearts, my supporters, if you guys are on the show and you see them, you see what's coming. Put your request in now so I can put yours to the side before they go to retail. Okay, because we will be having our organic live holiday show. And I'm ordering a lot of true African art for the show. So definitely, if you see something that you like, put your request in now. So the last thing I'll show is one thing that I thought was just fantastic, and that is the brass work. You have all kinds of people making all kinds of things of art, brass being one of them. But look at these door hangers.
Oh,
Can you see that?
yo.
Door hangers, which I thought was fantastic. That's it upside down. But these are definitely one of a kind, and we descended on him like it was nothing. So these are door hangers, if you guys can see them.
Now, when you say door hanger, show me what you mean.
So you install it to the wall, and then there's a hook for you to hang
Stuff that you want on there.
Yeah.
Oh, so for all my decorators.
Yeah, all your decorators. If you like this, thank you, Jasmine. I will be ordering a lot of these, and all of the designs are mask designs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so you can see how these go, how they work. But great for your decor. Again, if you're not into portraits, you can also do. Hello,
Hi.
We have a live customer that just came on. Would you like to come and say
Come
hello?
here.
No. Okay, awesome.
Let me look over there.
No, you're fine. This is live, so everything happens. These are some of the rings in brass, and again, these are all the Ndinkra. You have Janami, Sankofa there. All of the little rings. So these are great gift items. If you just want to give somebody an original piece from Africa, these are the kinds of things that I found within my time. They have tons of stuff there. I mean, it's just overwhelming. You cannot get it all in. Tell me about it, Jasmine. Just beautiful, beautiful pieces. Tanya, I don't know if you saw the keychains. This is from the Maasai tribe. You know, I'm gaudy by nature, so I love things that glitter. So I just thought these were beautiful. May show better against my black. Aren't these so gorgeous? So we have some of these things. We have tons of bags. But again, I will be ordering. I have another order in place for things like sandals, okay, fresh herbs. I got a lot of stuff coming. But the first order came today. It came really, really quick. But that sums up my trip to Africa.
Woo woo! And guys, y'all feel free to drop any questions in there. You guys that are on our YouTube or wherever you're seeing us from, thank you so much for commenting. It really gets us excited. I think this may be the most people all at one time.
Well, I did send out an announcement, but guys, if you see something that you like, that you may be interested in for the holidays, let me know. And if there is something that you want, that you know is in Africa, let me know, and I can bring it in because we do have a buyer now.
Well, I will tell you,
okay,
your people are looking for head wraps.
Oh, I have a lot.
Get that out of my hair.
That's not how you use it. Hilarious. We do have head wraps coming. I can see you opening a whole other business selling.
Okay,
well,
purses.
We should all support them so that they can continue to do the work that they do. We do have purses coming. Oh, wait a minute. I have them here already. Miss Jasmine, I'll let you see how they look. Oh, wait a minute.
Grab that up.
Tell me what you think about it. Let me make a little mad dash In the back, I'll show you one last piece. Well, let's hold up some more of those things. Y'all good?
All right, real quick, guys, we're gonna go through some of my favorites while she's grabbing that for y'all. I enjoyed this dark chocolate right here, so I like that. This is something I'm not sure if everybody got to see that's here with us right now. These are cute, some symbols that are prominent in Africa. All this stuff is really good. I'm super fond of this shoe. That's why I showed it to you like 5 times.
I know she is. And so, Jasmine, do you have any more coconut complexion soap? Yes, baby. I will save you. How many bars you want, Corey? These are some of the purses that I bought that will be available for Christmas this holiday. Look at these. And again, this is from the Ndinkra Cultural Center that we went to, Ndinkra Village, rather.
Yes.
And these are all beautiful
and for
handmade purses.
I need them to throw a little handle on that thing.
Okay. These make great gifts, and I'm going to stuff them with body care, and I'll have some that you can just buy, individually. But I bought a lot of these because I just thought they were fantastic. As a business person, I guess it's great that everything was kind of inexpensive, but as a African American woman, I want them to earn more.
Yes.
I want them to earn more. So
and y'all do want lip gloss, so we can throw some lip gloss and some lip scrub in here.
Great makeup bags. They make great makeup bags. Well, thank you. Thank you. It's great to have you.
This green one right here.
This cute green one. She done found one that she liked. So there is tons of fabric. It's tons of fabric that they're making all kinds of things with. I did, of course, buy some clothes for myself. And
look at the pic. Do y'all see the pic?
Oh, my Lord.
I got an afro in real life, y'all. Oh,
Lord.
Yes.
Can I get 40 bars, Corey?
You can get a loan.
Please and thank you. Listen, and Corey, congratulations, because Corey just met Kelly Price, right, Corey?
Oh yes, he showed me the picture.
Yeah, go ahead.
Corey go back with us.
He go back like peanut butter
Corey
and jelly.
up there with Chef Joe. Okay.
Yeah, he go back. But my AA is on here. My Tanya Anderson is also rooted. Mm-hmm. She's rooted with Fran's gone. She was with us when we were boozled.
Okay.
So she's a historian, if you will. But we will be bringing you much more. This year we'll have a lot of African stuff for sale and moving forward. Our goal is to support them so that they have plenty of money coming in for themselves and their families. I do have some pictures, but out of just respect for them and their culture, I have chosen not to share that because it is somewhat of an intrusion. It's their home life. They live in villages, mud houses, if you will. Some of them don't have sanitation or struggle with sanitation. So it's their business and it's private. But when I tell you Africa needs African Americans, Africa needs African Americans, and we can do a part. If it's just you buying a bag, it helps them to make 10 more bags for 10 more of your friends and family. We can do this. I'm committed to making it help. And all of my initiatives will be to introduce you to the craftspeople, give you their information so you can order through them directly. You don't have to go through me. You can order from them directly, but I will introduce you so that you know it's a true person and your money is protected.
Yeah. Okay. And that's a good thing because I do think there is a slight disconnect that is very hard to, talk about without offending, each other. So, and it's funny that we have that feeling, about Africa because I don't think we all know. I feel connected to it without ever having been there. And so I feel like we need to do more to bring that, that disconnect together. I think they call it bridging the diaspora or something.
Oh, well,
it's a word for it.
That would work. Jasmine, I put my number in the chat so that you can contact me
Let her get
directly.
her stuff off the internet.
It's
It's
fine.
all right.
Yeah, it's good. But guys, they have tons of stuff. They have book bags. They have everything that we have here, but it's handmade. They're making it by hand. Whether it's shoes, leather shoes at a very reasonable price, things for body care, bags and stuff. You know, forget China. We can get everything from Africa. We should get everything that we need from
That
them.
we could, yeah.
That we can to keep them working, because when they work, their children are on their back or by their side. They're teaching their children. So nothing is going by the wayside. So we want to do everything that we can to build them up, build up their culture. And then you need to go. You need to go to Africa. You need to go. You need to visit and tour that country. It is beautiful, and really get a feel and inhale that Ghanaian diaspora. You should go. I'm going back next year, October. You gonna work?
No, I don't want to work. I want to go.
Yeah, you should go. Next year we're going to Senegal. But every year we're going to hit a different country in Africa until we have covered that place from top to bottom. Okay?
Oh, and if y'all want to join in on this, you know it will cost, but this might be cute to do.
Oh, okay.
Look at Corey.
No more support. Corey, listen. No, and I'll tell you, China has a presence in Africa because they have a habit or culture of dominating other territories. So U.S. does it as well. But when you go to Africa, you should not see anything from China, but they have a presence there. But that's why I say the more you support the indigenous people, the less China will be able to flourish and to grow. So it's really important that we do this now. And I think that 2019 was the year of the return back to Ghana, back to Africa. 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. Every year we need to go. Everywhere, you know, we've been to the Bahamas. We've been everywhere, to all of the Caribbean. We need to put a footprint in Africa. Africa, and I love Ghana, but I'm anxious to
and
see
all the
pieces.
other ethnicities and races go to Africa.
Oh yeah, they were there buying. Listen, say that again.
Everybody goes to all the others go.
When I tell you that they were there buying galore, because they bring it back and they're going to sell it for 20 times what they paid for it. They were there buying galore. But what your girl is going to do is put you in contact directly with the crafter that's going to fund him directly, no middle person that dictates what they can sell, what they can't sell, and then take more than half of their proceeds. And we're not doing that. We're giving their money directly to them 100%. And keep in mind, $1 when I left was 10 Ghanaian dollars. Right now it's almost 15 Ghanaian dollars. So that money goes a long way for their families. Some of these people need fresh water, clothes, shoes, everything you can imagine. They need you to support them.
Yeah.
They need you to support them. So that's it.
Yes, and it's been real. I'm hanging out with you guys. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I hope you guys did too. If you got any questions, again, hit us on here. You can feel free to DM Fran at frangong.organic, or you can DM me at The Retail Solution. When you shop, if y'all thought I wasn't, for your little mesh body wash, you better hit the link in my bio at The Retail Solution. Click that link. We're going to be adding these onto the website.
Yes, okay. They'll be available at the stands mostly, but Jasmine, I hear you. You have my number. Hit me up. I'm going to put you in contact so that you can boost up your store, your location. Yes. Anybody else, and if you're online and you don't have a store, but you know somebody who has a store or a boutique that would benefit from some just authentic African art, please share, give their number to them. I don't have a percentage. I don't need a percentage. I want the art and the crafters to flourish. Okay. So let's spread the word. Let's spread the word and make this the best movement for Ghana.
Yay!
Thank
you guys. Hit our outro music.
Okay, and with that, we're out. We're out. Thank you so much and have a great weekend. And we'll be back Monday.
Monday, go.
Monday at our regular time, which is 7:30 Eastern.
7 p.m.
It's been a long time, 7 p.m. Okay. So until then, guys, have a great weekend and we will see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.